My name is Byron Nana Taylor, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of CSR Foundation Ghana. As a foundation, we recognize that the goals in the UN Global Compact is very important for the attainment of the goals that we are also advocating for, which is corporate social responsibility. And in corporate social responsibility framework, you have human rights issues, you have labor issues, you have anti-corruption issues as well. So we have always supported the Global Compact, and CSR Foundation is in the process of signing on to the UN Global Compact. Actually, we are a new organization, so we are making the effort to partner such organizations of international repute who have come out with good policies that inure to the benefit of society in general. I think the game is very important, and I would suggest that the game should be promoted among corporate organizations who would want to sign onto the compact. This is because by playing the game, there are things that we take for granted. When the compact was even brought about, what the goals are, the year that we are supposed to meet the targets, and it looks as if we take them for granted. But playing this game brings to mind the challenges involved in the compact itself that we have to meet. So I think it's a wonderful game that has to be promoted seriously. There was one that talks about a family using children to farm and organizations that are buying from the farmer. The challenge for us is that is this child labor practice? Even though it is an economic venture that is, the kids are helping their family. But then the point is, other children are engaging in other things that are benefiting their lives as children. As a child, you have rights. There are things you are not supposed to do, and children are not supposed to work. So even though the economic aspect can be argued, the compact is against child labor, and these things are things that we learned, and it is something that has to be seriously promoted. From what I've seen now, the game has covered a very wide range of issues. I think environment fielded prominently in the game. You see labor issues as well. Human rights issues are in there. What else I think should be brought in about corporate responsibility as a whole? And I also believe that government responsibility should also be promoted. Government has a responsibility in the corporate social responsibility framework and the compact as it is. Government also has a responsibility for meeting some of these goals in the compact. So I realized the focus was on the side of businesses, but then if we can concentrate on the responsibilities of government as well as civil society organizations, that will be well placed. As an organization that advocates for corporate social responsibility, we are dealing with challenges of environmental issues, especially in the mining areas. I was in a program last week, and the questions that keep coming up is how mining companies are destroying the environment and how government is not doing anything about it. But you see, the thing is, nobody wants to hold breath for mining companies, but some of them are doing well. Some of them are even putting in place foundations that would live after the mine to help the people. But there, I will go back to government again. Government also has a responsibility. We have regulatory establishments, we have statutory establishments who are supposed to come out with regulations and statutory laws that will regulate the activities of these organizations. What we have to do is that we have to look at the legal framework. If we have to put stringent laws in place to prevent environmental degradation, if we have to put stringent laws to make companies pay back, give something back to the society, or what the society deserves, is giving back to the society, then we'll be achieving our aim. The only shortcoming was the questions. Some of the questions were a disadvantage to me. It was unfair, poor practices when I take those cards. The question has made it impossible for me to win anything. Okay. In what year was the United Nations Global Compact launched? 1995?
No.
What year is that?
Is it 1995?
When?
2000.
I've lost. Then they deduct marks from my points, even before I answer the question. That's the shortcoming. Thank you.